Welcome to today's video, where we explore the longest range electric vehicles based on existing test results. These vehicles stand out for their impressive endurance, managing to travel extensive distances on a full charge. Traditionally, electric vehicles were notorious for range anxiety, similar to the reputation of speedy drivers with certain popular cars. While some models today still offer modest ranges barely surpassing 100 miles, the more advanced EVs now boast capabilities of over 200 miles on a single charge. However, the government's estimated ranges often don't align with real-world driving conditions. This discrepancy led to the creation of a specialized 75 mph real-world highway range test, which simulates typical long-distance travel speeds to determine actual vehicle endurance. If you're considering switching to an electric vehicle and are concerned about its performance on long trips, this overview of the top-performing battery electric vehicles from recent tests will be particularly insightful. First up on our list is the Rivian R1T, a notable player in the electric vehicle arena with a real-world range of about 280 miles. Whether you opt for the quad-motor setup or the equally robust dual-motor performance model equipped with a large battery pack, that range holds up under test conditions. Specifically, both the 835 horsepower 2022 R1T Launch Edition and the 665 horsepower 2023 R1T Dual Motor Performance were able to achieve this impressive range when equipped with the appropriate wheels and tires and cruising at 75 miles per hour. With a starting price of $71,700, the Rivian R1T combines rugged performance with the practicality needed to travel long distances without frequent stops to recharge. Next, let's talk about the Porsche Taycan, a vehicle that combines luxury with long-range capability. With a real-world range of 280 miles, this variant of the Taycan proves to be the best performer in terms of range, yet it remains one of the more affordable options within the lineup. It's important to note, however, that it's not the cheapest up front. To reach the 280-mile range, you'll need to invest an additional $5,780 to equip the base $92,550 rear-drive Taycan with the optional larger capacity Performance Battery Plus. While other trim the Taycan may boast more power, none have surpassed the range of the base model equipped with this substantial battery upgrade. The base price to enter the world of the Taycan is $92,550. Moving on to the Genesis Electrified G80, which showcases how seamlessly a traditional gas model can transition into an electric vehicle. While converting a gas car to an EV often involves significant compromises, the electrified G80 makes the switch almost imperceptibly. The main differences are a slight reduction in headroom due to the underfloor-mounted battery pack and a smaller trunk capacity. Other than that, it retains nearly all the qualities that make its gas-powered counterpart a favorite. Impressively, the electrified G80 also achieved a range of 280 miles on a full charge during testing, further enhancing its appeal. The base price for this model starts at $75,625. Continuing with the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV, this model extends the prestigious EQS lineage into the SUV category. Reflecting the same unique, rounded exterior design and distinct infotainment quirks as the EQS sedan, the EQS SUV doesn't quite achieve the same range as its fastback sibling, but it still stands out in its class. It's particularly notable as the real-world highway range champion among battery-powered SUVs that offer an optional third row of seats. Both the EQS 450 4MATIC and EQS 580 4MATIC SUVs tested in 2023 achieved an impressive 290 miles on a full charge. It's important to note that these models were tested with 2 rows of seating. While the addition of a third row may add weight, it's unlikely to drastically affect range, though the true impact remains to be seen until such a variant is available for testing. Starting price for the EQS SUV is $105,550. Next, let's take a closer look at the GMC Hummer EV pickup, a vehicle that challenges traditional notions of electric vehicle efficiency. This impressive electric pickup managed to travel an impressive 290 miles in a 75 mph real-world highway range test. However, it's important to clarify that achieving such a range doesn't necessarily mean it was done efficiently. The Hummer EV's remarkable range is largely due to its massive battery pack. The Edition 1 pickup, tested in 2022, has a battery capacity of 205.0 kilowatt-hours, significantly larger than many of its counterparts. This substantial capacity is necessary to offset the vehicle's high energy consumption. Starting at $98,845, the GMC Hummer EV pickup demonstrates how large batteries can extend range, but at the cost of increased resource consumption. Continuing with our lineup, the BMW iX presents an intriguing option for those considering a switch from the sleek lines of a sedan to the more rugged form of a battery electric SUV. While the exterior of the BMW iX may not be eye-catching, its interior justifies the near six-figure price tag with luxurious appointments and a refined ambiance. In terms of performance, the 516 horsepower xDrive 50 version of the iX covered an impressive 290 miles on a full charge during testing. BMW also offers a more powerful version, the twin-engine all-wheel drive M60 with 610 horsepower. Although the M60 has not yet been range tested, its focus on performance suggests that it may not surpass the xDrive 50 in terms of range. The base price for the BMW iX is $88,095. Next, let's look at the Hyundai Ioniq 6, which offers a compelling blend of affordability and range. Starting at just $38,650, the base SE standard range trim of the Ioniq 6, while attractively priced, does not reach the 300-mile mark on a full charge. To access that level of range, you'll need to opt for at least the SE long-range trim, which starts at $43,600. This upgraded model replaces the 58.0 kilowatt-hour battery with a more substantial 77.4 kilowatt-hours unit and boosts the engine output to 225 horsepower, 76 more than the standard range version, with an option for all-wheel drive. Interestingly, while the top-tier 320 horsepower dual-motor all-wheel drive version of the Ioniq 6 boosts straight-line speed, it sacrifices some range efficiency, recording only 220 miles in real-world highway range testing. This highlights a common trade-off between performance and range in electric vehicles. Continuing our exploration, we examine the BMW i7, an example of a luxury electric sedan with a base price of $106,695. Although BMW offers the i7 in three variants, the eDrive 50, xDrive 60, and M70, only the mid-level xDrive 60 has undergone real-world 75 mph highway range testing. This model achieved an impressive 310 miles on a full charge, which, while 40 miles short of its closest competitor, the Mercedes-Benz EQS 584 still provides more than enough range for most buyers. This balance of luxury, performance, and range makes the i7 a notable contender in the high-end electric vehicle market. Next, we turn our attention to the Tesla Model S, a pioneer in the electric vehicle market that is currently available with a base price of $76,630. Tesla offers the Model S in two primary configurations, the long range and the plaid. Reflecting on the early 2010s, Tesla also marketed a few other trims, including the Long Range Plus. Although it sounds different, the Long Range Plus has effectively been replaced by what is now known as the Long Range. Both variants boast the impressive ability to go more than 400 miles on a full charge, according to EPA standards. However, real-world 75 mph highway range tests paint a slightly different picture. The Long Range Plus, for example, fell more than 80 miles short of the EPA's optimistic estimate, achieving a real-world range of 320 miles. Even the more powerful Model S Plaid, despite its enhanced performance capabilities, achieved a respectable but lower range of 280 miles. These results, while falling short of the EPA's numbers, still represent significant achievements in electric vehicle technology and reaffirm the Model S as a formidable contender in its class. Continuing with our lineup, if maximum range is your priority in a Mercedes EV, then the EQS 450 Plus should definitely catch your attention. In 2022, the entry-level rear-drive EQS 450 Plus demonstrated its prowess by achieving an impressive 400 miles of range in testing. But it's not just the single-motor variants that are noteworthy. The dual-motor, all-wheel drive EQS 584 also made a strong showing with a real-world range of 350 miles when tested in the same year. Opting for the EQS 580 4MATIC means spending an additional $22,950 over the EQS 450 Plus, bringing the price to $128,500. But for that investment, you get not only a less efficient model in terms of range, but also a significant increase in power, from 335 horsepower in the EQS 450 Plus to 536 horsepower in the EQS 580 4MATIC. This makes the EQS 580 4MATIC a compelling choice for those who value performance alongside advanced electric vehicle technology, all wrapped in the luxury expected from a Mercedes-Benz. The base price for the EQS is $105,550. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Join our community of car enthusiasts to stay updated with our latest reviews and insights. Your support fuels our passion for cars. Now, let's get back to the last car on our list. Rounding out our list is the Lucid Air, a standout in the electric vehicle market with an impressive 410 miles at the top of the range spectrum. The 819 horsepower Air Grand Touring, tested in 2022, takes the top spot and shows what Lucid Motors is capable of, though it comes with a significant price tag of $112,400. For those looking for a more budget-friendly option, the Lucid Air Pure might be appealing. Originally offered as an all-wheel drive vehicle with 480 horsepower and a 310-mile range, the Pure trim has seen changes in its configurations. Lucid no longer offers the Pure with all-wheel drive. Instead, the 2024 Air Pure is now exclusively available with a 430 horsepower rear drive setup. Despite using the same 92.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack as last year's dual-motor all-wheel drive model, the newly configured rear-drive Air Pure delivers a slightly reduced range of 300 miles. In contrast, the more powerful 2022 Air Grand Touring uses a larger 112.0 kilowatt-hour battery to achieve its top range numbers. Starting at $78,900, the Lucid Air continues to push the envelope by combining high performance with advanced electric vehicle technology.